temperature. Let's have a quick look in here. It's probably about -10. I think it's soon going to be time for the gloves and the woolly hat again. Right guys, welcome back to the layout. I'm back on here again today to show you a few more things I've been doing. Plastic art buildings we did last time, which this was the first one I made, IKEA, so I thought I'd have a go at a couple more. So I've now got an Aldi, and I've also got an Asda. Any sort of good strong packaging like that one, and then the plastic card over the top, and I think those have worked out quite well. So we got loads of things happening on the farm. This is the first one, model scene accessories. These are great, I've used a few of these. This is set number 5102 dogs, because I wanted a sheepdog, and as you can see I've got 8 dogs in that set. So I've got the black dog, but I've noticed looking at sheepdogs they very often have a white face, so I'm going to paint his face white, and then he's going on the farm. Another set here, which is Merit Hobby, and these are 5115 farm workers, and as you can see, just what I've been looking for. There's 2 of the farm workers, one holding a lamb, and over this side Farmer Ted and his wife Maud. Perfect, so they're going on. There's another guy here as well, I'm not sure what he is. Could be the gamekeeper or something, he's got something under his arm. But yeah, these are great because they've already got the plastic bases on them as well. Brilliant. I had to recruit more guys, more trackside workers from Bachmann, so they'll be on the layout soon. Fred at Wilbury asked me to do a quick overview of the layout, sort of a pan round of the whole layout, so I'm just going to run the camera down this side. I think this is what you meant, Fred. Coming down this side, which is the station side, which takes up about half of this side. Coming down to this corner, and of course the flyover comes through here, goes into that corner. This is where I've been building the plastic card buildings at this end. Coming round to the other tunnel with the sheep farm, and this brings us on to this side. This is like the industrial side, network rail depot, the arches, and then on the far side is an end-to-end line which brings you down to the nuclear flask depot terminal, which is there, and the oil terminal and the road, which is on this side. And that brings us down to this corner, the other tunnel, where I've got the garage, the pub and the Premier Inn, which brings us to the opposite end, which is the door end, which brings us back to the station. And there are the others, the permanent wear workers. I was looking at these and I always wondered why they called them permanent wear workers, so I had to look it up, and the best description I can find is that in the early days of railway construction, contractors often laid a temporary track to transport materials around the site, and when this work was completed the temporary track was taken up and the permanent way installed. So that's the best description I can find. I always wondered why they were called that. I've moved the network rail depot around to this side now, put some new fencing up and moved the building and of course the vans with it. So I think it looks better here now. I think I showed you the garage before, so that's done properly now, so it's lit right through, including the showroom. And I moved the pub over to this side, so I've now got lighting in the pub, and of course a Premier Inn which is next to it. So I'm quite pleased with those now. on this side coming into the station, the approach to the station, I've changed this corner really just to freshen it up and do something for a change. I just had grass and bushes and scenery in there, so I had this industrial unit, so I took out the original stuff in there, put that in, and I think that looks quite good. So to extend it, I put a mirror in the corner, so instead of one I've now got two. So if you've seen some of my previous videos, you'll know that I do use mirrors quite a bit. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not, sometimes you might spot them, sometimes you might not see them, but I've put two in just recently, the one that up at the other corner there with the industrial unit, and I had a bigger one which I've now put in this corner, and I think it's quite effective. So it extends the layout that way from the flyover, and it's surprising what you can do with just placing the odd mirror here and there around the layout. The nuclear flash terminal is finished now, and the inspiration for this came from Susannah's Beringer, and the name of Susannah's nuclear depot was Norwood. So I thought, what better name to give this? So there we are, Susannah, the name lives on, Norwood. And before I wrap this one up, I just want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers for all the fantastic comments that you put on the videos. It's very much appreciated. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Probably another update before Christmas, and as usual be a Christmas special, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.